The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. We often think of strength as the ability to withstand great force without breaking, but true strength, as the Stoics taught us, isn't just about enduring. It's about thriving because of adversity, not in spite of it. This idea, known as antifragility, goes beyond mere resilience. The Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius weren't just surviving through tough times. They were transforming every obstacle into an opportunity for personal growth. Today, we're diving deep into how adopting a Stoic mindset can not only change the way you face challenges, but can fundamentally transform your approach to life. This isn't just philosophy, it's a practical guide to turning life's inevitable hardships into your greatest advantages. So, if you're ready to learn how to harness the chaos of life into a ladder to climb higher, keep watching as we explore the robust world of Stoicism and anti-fragility. If you appreciate what we're delving into today, a simple free favor I'll ask from you is to hit the subscribe button. And don't skip any part of the video, as every piece builds on the last to transform your understanding of strength through Stoicism. The paradox of happiness. In our pursuit of happiness, we might assume that the more directly we seek it, the more of it we'll grasp. However, the reality, as Stoic philosophy suggests, is quite counterintuitive. Happiness, much like a butterfly, tends to elude those who chase it with the most fervor. Stoicism teaches us that happiness results not from direct pursuit, but as a byproduct of living a life according to virtue. It proposes a lifestyle of focusing on what's within our control, our actions, reactions, and personal virtues, rather than external outcomes. The Stoics, including thinkers like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius, emphasized the importance of aligning one's actions with moral values, suggesting that true contentment comes from a character well crafted, not from transient pleasures or successes. Take, for example, the Stoic practice of focusing on the present moment and accepting things as they are, not as we wish them to be. This approach diminishes the frustrations that arise from unmet expectations, which are often at the heart of our unhappiness. Stoicism anchors us, providing a philosophical steadiness that can help navigate the highs and lows of life with equanimity. Another key Stoic principle is that of amor fati, or the love of one's fate. This concept encourages embracing everything that happens to us, including suffering and loss, as not only necessary but beneficial to our growth and happiness. This perspective flips the script on what it means to be happy. It is not the absence of challenges, but the ability to integrate and transform them into personal growth that defines true happiness. In this light, the paradox of happiness reveals itself fully. By not fixating on happiness as a goal to be achieved, but rather as a natural outcome of living wisely and well, we open ourselves to a deeper, more enduring form of joy, one that is not shaken by the external shifts of fortune. It's about making a profound peace with the world as it is, and finding in that peace a steady stream of joy that is not contingent on the whims of circumstance. So, if we reorient our journey towards building resilience, cultivating virtue, and embracing life's trials as opportunities for growth, we find that happiness sneaks in through the back door, quietly and without fanfare, enriching our lives in ways we might never have expected. This Stoic view offers not just a strategy for dealing with life's inevitable struggles, but transforms our entire approach to living, making us not just seekers of happiness, but finders of profound joy. Understanding antifragility. This ideas invites us into a transformative approach to life's unpredictabilities, a concept that goes much deeper than mere resilience. While resilience is about bouncing back to your original form after stress or failure, Antifragility speaks to something more dynamic. It's about becoming stronger and more capable because of the challenges and stresses we face, not just surviving them, but thriving as a result. In the realm of Stoic philosophy, this concept finds a natural resonance. Stoicism teaches us to not only accept, but to embrace the trials we encounter. Think of the famous Stoic metaphor of the fire. Just as fire consumes obstacles and thereby grows, a person can use challenges as fuel for personal growth and improvement. The Stoics emphasized that every hardship or setback is an opportunity to practice virtues like patience, courage, and resilience, turning potential negatives into positives. Antifragility is about exposing yourself to controlled stressors to enhance your capability to handle greater challenges. It's akin to immunizing oneself against the volatility of life. For instance, the Stoic practice of voluntary discomfort, such as taking cold showers or fasting, prepares one to handle involuntary discomfort with greater poise and strength. Moreover, antifragility is not just a personal quality, but can be applied to systems, organizations, and societies. A business, for example, that learns and grows from failures, think of startups pivoting based on user feedback, is antifragile. It adapts and evolves in ways that make it more robust and innovative. Embracing antifragility means acknowledging that while we cannot control every aspect of our lives, we can control our responses. We can choose to see every difficulty as a stepping stone to greater wisdom and strength. It's about making a strategic shift from merely enduring life to actively engaging with it, using each challenge as a catalyst for growth. This Stoic-inspired perspective encourages us not just to survive the storms of life, but to dance in the rain, knowing that with each step, we become more adept at navigating life's complexities. Stoic Principles and Antifragility. At the heart of Stoicism is the belief that we must differentiate between what we can control and what we cannot, focusing our energy solely on the former. This perspective is crucial for developing an anti-fragile mindset because it redirects our efforts from futile resistance to inevitable change towards adaptive and proactive growth. One of the most powerful Stoic practices is premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This involves mentally preparing for potential challenges by envisioning worst-case scenarios. Far from being a pessimistic exercise, this practice equips us with a sense of readiness and calm when facing actual adversities. By anticipating difficulties, we reduce their psychological impact and transform our fear into a strategic advantage. This practice aligns perfectly with the concept of antifragility, as it encourages us to see potential setbacks not as threats, but as opportunities for strengthening our resolve and capabilities. Another core Stoic principle is amor fati, or the love of fate. This idea encourages us to embrace everything that happens in our lives, including the hardships, with acceptance and even love. By welcoming the totality of our experiences, we stop resisting the inevitable and start using every situation as a lesson and a tool for growth. This principle teaches us to harness the inherent chaos of life, turning it into a source of strength and resilience. When we love our fate, we become anti-fragile because we no longer see challenges as obstacles to our happiness, but as integral parts of our journey towards personal development. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Living a virtuous life means consistently aligning our actions with these principles, regardless of external circumstances. This unwavering commitment to virtue builds an inner fortress that external events cannot easily shake. For example, courage enables us to face our fears and take risks, which is essential for growth and adaptation. Wisdom helps us to discern the right course of action in the face of uncertainty, ensuring that we make decisions that enhance our anti-fragility. Furthermore, the Stoic idea of voluntary discomfort plays a significant role in building anti-fragility. By deliberately exposing ourselves to discomforts such as fasting, cold exposure, or physical challenges, we train our minds and bodies to handle stress more effectively. This controlled exposure to adversity strengthens our capacity to deal with unexpected hardships, much like how muscles grow stronger through resistance training. It's a practical application of the principle that what does not kill us makes us stronger, a cornerstone of anti-fragility. The Stoic approach to emotions also contributes to anti-fragility. Rather than being ruled by our emotions, Stoics advocate for acknowledging and then mastering them. By practicing mindfulness and rational analysis, we can understand our emotional responses and mitigate their impact on our behavior. This emotional resilience allows us to stay composed and make better decisions under pressure, further enhancing our anti-fragility. Stoic principles provide a robust framework for developing anti-fragility. By accepting what we cannot control, preparing for adversity, embracing our fate, living virtuously, seeking voluntary discomfort, and mastering our emotions, we turn life's challenges into powerful catalysts for growth. This Stoic wisdom transforms us from mere survivors into individuals who thrive in the face of adversity, embodying the true spirit of anti-fragility. The role of perception. When we perceive challenges as insurmountable obstacles, we succumb to stress and anxiety. However, when we view these same challenges as opportunities to test and strengthen our resolve, we become empowered and resilient. Consider the Stoic practice of cognitive reframing, which involves changing the way we interpret events. For instance, instead of viewing a job loss as a devastating blow, a Stoic might see it as an opportunity to pursue new and perhaps more fulfilling career paths. This shift in perspective does not change the reality of the job loss, but transforms the emotional and psychological impact it has on the individual. By reframing our perceptions, we can mitigate the negative effects of stress and harness the potential for personal growth. Another key aspect of Stoic perception is the idea that our opinions about events are more important than the events themselves. Epictetus stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This principle teaches us that our emotional reactions are determined by our judgments and beliefs about what has happened, rather than by the events themselves. By challenging and changing these judgments, we can alter our emotional responses and become more resilient. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of mindfulness in managing perception. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and observing our thoughts and feelings without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, we can become more aware of how our perceptions influence our reactions and learn to manage them more effectively. This awareness allows us to respond to challenges with greater clarity and composure, enhancing our anti-fragility. Moreover, the concept of amor fati, or the love of fate, is deeply rooted in Stoic perception. This principle encourages us to embrace everything that happens in our lives, both good and bad, as necessary and beneficial. By accepting our fate and perceiving it as a part of our journey, we can find meaning and purpose in adversity. This acceptance transforms potential sources of stress into catalysts for growth, aligning perfectly with the concept of anti-fragility. The role of perception in Stoicism is also illustrated through the practice of negative visualization, where one imagines the worst-case scenarios to build mental resilience. By confronting these scenarios in our minds, we reduce their power to cause fear and anxiety. This practice helps us to appreciate what we have and prepares us to face potential losses with equanimity. The Stoic approach to perception is about recognizing the power of our minds to shape our experiences. By reframing our thoughts, practicing mindfulness, and embracing our fate, we can transform challenges into opportunities for growth. This shift in perception is crucial for developing an anti-fragile mindset, enabling us to thrive amidst life's uncertainties and adversities. The Stoic wisdom teaches us that while we may not control the winds, we can adjust our sails, turning every storm into a journey of self-discovery and strength. Practical steps to anti-fragility. Developing anti-fragility in your life involves practical steps that incorporate Stoic principles, transforming daily challenges into opportunities for growth. Here's how you can start integrating anti-fragility into your routine. 1. Embrace voluntary discomfort. One of the most effective ways to build anti-fragility is by deliberately exposing yourself to manageable levels of stress. This concept, deeply rooted in Stoic practices, involves activities like taking cold showers, intermittent fasting, or engaging in physically demanding exercises. The idea is to become comfortable with discomfort, thereby training your mind and body to handle larger stressors with greater ease. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, often practiced voluntary poverty to remind himself that he could endure hardship and remain content without material wealth. 2. Practice cognitive reframing. Cognitive reframing is about changing the way you interpret and respond to events. When faced with a setback, ask yourself how you can use this experience to grow. For example, if you fail at a project, instead of viewing it as a defeat, see it as a learning opportunity that will make you more skilled and resilient. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus advised, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This mindset helps transform potential negatives into positives, reinforcing an anti-fragile outlook. 3. Cultivate a growth mindset. Adopting a growth mindset means viewing abilities and intelligence as qualities that can be developed through effort and learning. This perspective aligns with the Stoic belief in continuous self-improvement and resilience. When challenges arise, a growth mindset encourages you to see them as opportunities to learn and grow, rather than threats to your competence. This approach makes you more adaptable and capable of turning adversity into advantage. 4. Engage in negative visualization. Negative visualization, or premeditatio malorum, involves contemplating potential challenges or losses before they occur. This Stoic practice helps you prepare mentally and emotionally for difficult situations, reducing their impact when they do arise. By imagining the worst-case scenarios, you desensitize yourself to fear and anxiety, making it easier to handle actual difficulties with calm and composure. This technique not only prepares you for adversity, but also increases your appreciation for what you currently have. 5. Focus on what you can control. Central to Stoic philosophy is the dichotomy of control, which differentiates between what we can and cannot control. By focusing your efforts on areas within your control, such as your actions, thoughts, and reactions, you conserve your energy and reduce unnecessary stress. This focus fosters resilience and adaptability as you become less affected by external events and more grounded in your responses. Marcus Aurelius emphasized, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." 6. Build strong relationships. Stoicism recognizes the importance of social connections for personal resilience. Building and maintaining strong, supportive relationships can enhance your antifragility by providing emotional support and different perspectives during tough times. The Stoics believed that humans are inherently social beings and that cultivating positive relationships is crucial for a fulfilling life. Engage actively with friends, family, and community, creating a network that can help you navigate and grow through life's challenges. 7. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools for developing antifragility. By regularly practicing mindfulness, you become more aware of your thoughts and emotions, allowing you to manage them more effectively. Meditation helps cultivate a calm and focused mind, capable of dealing with stress and adversity without being overwhelmed. This practice aligns with the Stoic aim of maintaining tranquility amidst chaos, reinforcing an inner stability that is crucial for antifragility. 8. Seek continuous learning and adaptation. Embrace a lifestyle of continuous learning and adaptability. The Stoics valued wisdom and the pursuit of knowledge, understanding that life is a constant process of growth and change. By staying curious and open to new experiences, you can adapt more readily to unexpected challenges and turn them into opportunities for personal development. This approach ensures that you remain flexible and resilient, capable of thriving in an ever-changing world. Incorporating these practical steps into your daily life can significantly enhance your antifragility. By embracing discomfort, reframing challenges, focusing on what you can control, and building strong relationships, you create a foundation for thriving amidst adversity. The wisdom of Stoicism offers timeless strategies for turning life's inevitable challenges into stepping stones for growth and strength, helping you to not only endure, but to flourish. The soft zone. The concept of the soft zone, as discussed in the context of antifragility and Stoicism, offers a transformative approach to handling stress and adversity. Unlike the hard zone, where one exerts intense focus and rigid control, the soft zone emphasizes a more relaxed, adaptable, and fluid mindset. This approach allows individuals to integrate disruptions and challenges seamlessly, turning potential obstacles into opportunities for growth and improvement. In Stoic philosophy, the soft zone can be seen as a practical application of the idea that we should focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. The hard zone represents a state where we are tightly wound, trying to control every aspect of our environment and ourselves. This rigidity makes us brittle and prone to breaking under pressure. In contrast, the soft zone is about maintaining flexibility and openness. It's about understanding that while we cannot control external events, we can control our responses to them. Josh Waitzkin, in his book The Art of Learning, describes the soft zone as a state of gentle yet focused awareness. It's about being present and fully engaged in the moment without being consumed by it. This mindset is akin to the Stoic practice of mindfulness, where one observes their thoughts and emotions without judgment. By staying relaxed yet attentive, individuals can adapt to changes and challenges more effectively. This approach not only reduces stress, but also enhances performance and decision-making. The soft zone is also closely related to the Stoic principle of amor fati, or the love of fate. By embracing everything that happens as necessary and beneficial, we adopt a mindset that is resilient and adaptable. This attitude allows us to flow with life's changes, using each experience as a stepping stone for personal growth. In the soft zone, we are not resisting or fighting against the inevitable. Instead, we are accepting and integrating it into our journey. The soft zone encourages a balanced approach to focus and relaxation. It's about finding the sweet spot where we are engaged and attentive, but not overwhelmed. This balance is crucial for maintaining long-term resilience and antifragility. When we are too rigid, we expend excessive energy trying to control everything, which leads to burnout and fatigue. The soft zone, however, promotes sustainability by allowing us to conserve energy and adapt more fluidly to our environment. Practically, cultivating the soft zone involves several key strategies. One of these is regular mindfulness practice, which helps us become more aware of our thoughts and emotions without getting entangled in them. This awareness allows us to respond to challenges with clarity and calm rather than reactivity. Another strategy is to engage in activities that promote relaxation and mental flexibility, such as yoga, meditation, or Tai Chi. These practices help train our minds and bodies to remain fluid and adaptable. Additionally, the soft zone mindset can be enhanced by regularly reflecting on our experiences and learning from them. This reflective practice aligns with the Stoic exercise of daily self-examination, where we review our actions and thoughts to identify areas for improvement. By continuously learning and adapting, we become more adept at navigating life's complexities with grace and resilience. The soft zone represents a state of being where we are both strong and flexible, engaged yet relaxed. It's a mindset that allows us to thrive amidst the chaos and uncertainty of life, turning every challenge into an opportunity for growth. By anchoring this approach in Stoic principles, we cultivate a deeper sense of resilience and antifragility, enabling us to live a more fulfilled and harmonious life. As we wrap up, remember this: the true measure of strength is not just in enduring the storm, but in learning to dance in the rain. By embracing the principles of Stoicism and cultivating antifragility, we can transform every challenge into an opportunity for growth. Thank you for being a part of Stoic Journal. If you found value in today's discussion, make sure to check out one of the suggested videos on your screen now. And as always, stay resilient, stay strong.